This video will show you 10 USA universities that admit students with low CGPA for masters, and if you watch to the end, I'll show you how to get scholarships alongside those admissions. Now, some universities accept CGPA as low as 2.0, just like school number 1, Liberty University, located in Lynchburg, Virginia. So this is their course catalog for master's degree. If you scroll down this page, you see the one for doctoral degrees, and it has all the programs here, the format, whether it's online or in person. Now, this GPA for caution are people that receive provisional admission or conditional admission. Now, you're admitted, but there are some other conditions that they want you to fulfill when you start attending classes. We also see whether GRE is required, the number of recommendations, contact information recommendations, statement of purpose essay, research paper or writing sample, whether it's required. So this all means online. We are going to skip all of this because we are not interested in online. But if you go to O/R, this means that it's online or in person residence. That's what the R means. So we see Masters of Arts in Biblical Studies 2.0. This is for the normal GPA. So they accept GPA for this program 2.0. Then this can't even pronounce it 2.5, but they also admit 2.0. Masters of Arts in Communication 2.5. They also admit 2.0. So people with CGPA as low as 2.0 can get admitted here. We leave all this O. Our Masters of Arts in English, now this program is now 3.0. So a couple of these GPA requirements are program dependent, as you can clearly see here. Moving down, we'll just keep seeing several programs: strategic communication 2.5, 2.0, MBA 3.0, 2.5, Masters of Public Administration, okay, 3.0, 2.0, that's online. So if we scroll all the way down, there are several programs here. Master of Arts in Teaching, that has 2.0 to, okay, these ones are online. If we just scroll down, we'll see a help to understand the numbers here. So they said the GRE is required only for students admitted on caution. So if you have that GPA on caution, where we see 2.0 for some programs, you'll be required to write the GRE, which is a good thing actually. It helps you to boost your application packet. Important notes: R is resident format and O is online, Y is yes, N is no, which we clearly saw from a couple of these ones. So you can see from this school the programs that they offer, and then for some of those programs they admit on GPA of 2.0. Now let me just say this here: whatever GPA that you see in any US university, it's always on a 4.0 scale. You rarely see 5.0 or 6.0 except they specifically write it there. This is over 5.0. Yes, like all this GPA we've seen here, 2.0, 2.75, 2.5, 3.0, is all over 4.0. So if your first degree was on a 5.0 scale, for example, or 4.0, 6.0, 7.0, you want to convert it to a 4.0 scale to be sure of what your GPA is in the US standard. School number 2, Southern New Hampshire University, located in Manchester, New Hampshire. So this is their website. This is the international admissions requirements page, and off the bat we can see here application fee is $20 for ESL and undergraduate programs, but then $40 for graduate programs. There's no application fee for PhD programs. So if you want to do a PhD, this is school for you, but we are focusing on masters here, right? Yes. Now, graduate programs, let's go to why we're here. GPA minimum, GPA requirements. So you can see here the minimum GPA is 2.75 over 4.0. But students with 2.0 to 2.75 may be eligible for provisional admission. So this is similar to the GPA for caution that we saw in Liberty University. So if you have a GPA of 2.0 to 2.74, you'll be admitted provisionally, and there are now some conditions that they'll tell you that you need to fulfill before your classes start or within your first semester. Let's see some of the programs that they have, some of their master's degree programs in this university. Fast, affordable online master's degree and campus programs. We are interested in the campus programs and not the online. On campus, yes. So you can do a master's in business analytics, early childhood and special education, educational studies, educator practices, elementary and special education, IT, low residency MFA and MBA with all these specializations, professional accountancy, secondary education, teaching English English as a foreign language, and then teaching English as a second or other language. So these are all the degrees that you can get here from Southern New Hampshire University on campus. School number 3, California State University at Channel Islands. This is located in Camarillo, California. So this is the catalog for California State University at Channel Islands. Their graduate studies catalog, which is what we're interested in. We're interested in masters, right? So let's quickly scroll down to the requirements. Yes, here they are. Specifically, a student shall at the time of enrollment have completed 4-year college course of study and hold an acceptable bachelor's degree. Number 2, be in good academic standing at the last college or university attended, have earned a GPA of at least 2.5 on the last degree completed by the student, or have attained a GPA of at least 2.5, that's on a 4.0 scale. You can see A here is 4.0 in the last 60 semester units attempted. So this is usually in your last 2 years of your first degree. If you got a 2.5 in those last 2 years or a 2.5 in the complete 4 years, then you're good to apply to this university and satisfactorily meet the professional, personal, scholastic and other standards for graduate study, including qualifying examinations and all those things. So once you've met 4 of these criteria, you're good to apply. So the main thing here is the GPA. So if you had a 2.5 GPA, you finished with 2.5, or your last 2 years, you calculate the GPA for the last 2 years. You see how flexible the US academic system is. So you calculate the GPA of the last 2 years and it's at least 2.5, then you're good to apply. All right, so let's look at some of the programs that are offered, some of the degrees that are offered by this university. They say CSU Channel Islands offers 6 master's degree, except for the MA in educational degree. All graduate degrees are offered through extended university. So let's look at the 6 that they offer. They offer a Master's of Science in Biotechnology and Bioinformatics. You can see all these specializations under the biotech and bioinformatics. The second is MS in Biotech and MBA, so a dual degree. Then they also offer an MBA alone, Master's of Business Administration. Then they offer Masters of Science in Computer Science, Masters of Arts in Education. So these are all the specializations: disability studies, curriculum and instruction, educational leadership. Then who thought they offer a Master's of Science in Mathematics? That's very interesting. All right, so if you're interested in any of these 6 degrees, this is a university that you can apply to. School number 4, DePaul University, located in Chicago, Illinois. This is the page, our page of interest as international students of DePaul University. You can see entry requirements: joining DePaul as an international student. We're interested in the graduate student section. Obviously, we're going for a master's. So we see the college, whether the English requirement is also here, and the GPA as well. Now, there are some programs that specifically is 3.0, but apart from these programs in College of Computing and Digital Media, and we'll see some of the programs in these colleges soon, is 2.5 for all other programs. So apart from this AI, data science, software engineering that have a 3.0 minimum, is 2.5. College of Business, 3.0 for all programs except 2.5 in business analytics. So if you're interested in business analytics and you have a 2.5, you can apply for this. Then College of Communication, 2.5, Education 2.5, all others, liberal arts and sciences, science and health, continuing and professional studies, College of Music, they are all 2.5. And of course, we know that concerning English requirements, if you've been on this page for quite some time, you know that a couple of these universities waive this English requirement if you are from a particular country or you did your first degree completely in English. Now let's look at some programs that are being offered in DePaul University in case you're interested in doing your master's here, and they have a lot of programs, a lot. I can't even go through all of them, but accountancy, applied maths, AI, biological sciences, business analytics, Chinese, beautiful, chemistry, counseling, creative producing. There are so many programs here. So you have to just confirm which school does this belong to and what's the GPA requirement for that program. School number 5, California State University at East Bay, located in Hayward, California. So this is Cal State at East Bay, as you can see boldly here in their logo. below, and we have the graduate requirements. So let's just read this together. Applicants must meet the university admission requirements. The minimum requirement for admission to a graduate or post-baccalaureate studies are: number one, you have a bachelor's. You've actually completed the 4-year university degree. Number two, be in good academic standing. And then number three, you have a CGPA of at least 2.5 in the whole degree, or you see that requirement again, 2.5 in the last 60 semester units attempted. As I said earlier, these 60 semester units most of the time are your third year and your fourth year, so your last 2 years in the university. So you can see that this school again has a minimum GPA of 2.5. Now let's take a look at some of the programs that have been offered here at Cal State East Bay, and we're interested in the masters and doctoral programs, specifically masters. And one of the things I love about this school is they give you the programs coordinators detail here. This is really nice. You can just reach out to the program coordinator, send them your transcript. This is what I got in my first degree. Am I the kind of student you're looking for? That kind of thing, so that you even know if you will be admitted before you apply, which is really good. A lot of schools don't do this. They don't make their program coordinators this obvious. One other thing that you have to bear in mind is what we are looking at the general GPA requirements set by the graduate admissions. But each program will now have their specific GPA requirements. For example, let's look at accountancy. Accountancy here, if you scroll down, you see the admission requirements. So here we have a GPA of 2.5 that is the same with what is set by graduate admissions, but that might not be the same thing with all programs. So for example, if we look at computer science and scroll down looking for the admission requirements, we can see that you must have a GPA of 3.0. So although graduate admission said 2.5 as the limit, the computer science program says no, we don't want to do 2.5. All our students will consider from 3.0 and above. So you make sure you check with the program that you want to apply to what their minimum GPA requirement is before you apply. If you're getting so much value from the video so far, I would like to invite you to smash the like button below so the YouTube algorithm knows that this video is really helpful. And if it's your first time here, please consider hitting the subscribe button so you can get more videos that will help you transition and thrive here in the US. Thank you very much. School number 6, Fort Hays State University, located in Hays, Kansas. So this is the page of Fort Hays State University, located in Kansas State. We see here academic programs. We're under the graduate school. For all graduate programs, you must have an earned bachelor's degree with a minimum 2.5 cumulatively. That's combined all your 4 years. Your final GPA is 2.5, or on the last 60 hours of undergraduate study. So those last 2 years again, if you just have 2.5 on your last 2 years, you also be considered. All transcripts must be official copies, so you must come straight from the university. You can't upload it while you're applying. School number 7, California State University at Fresno, located in Fresno, California. Now this is the website. You guys can see here, Fresno State. They're all California State Universities. And if we go down to the requirements, let's see here, admission requirements. We can see the regular one that will be here. You have a bachelor's, good standing, and then a GPA of at least 2.5 or 2.5 in your last 60 semesters, and you've met all the professional things that we've been hearing about before. So for this school, we can see that the minimum CGPA is 2.5. So if you have a 2.5, you can consider applying to California State University at Fresno State. Now you might be as surprised as I am that a couple of the schools that we are looking at today are California State Universities. I was surprised too as well. Now there might be a reason why California State Universities just set that minimum to 2.5. I don't know, but it's good news for us. So on this page, you see other details, deadlines, fee waivers, but that's not our major focus in this video. Graduate programs, that's what we want to see. What are the programs that they have? For doctoral, these are the 3 programs, but we're interested in masters. So agricultural sciences, applied behavior arts, biology, chemistry. There are several programs here. By the way, all the links to all the universities that we've covered today is in the description box below. School number 8, California State University at Long Beach, located in Long Beach, California. All right, this is their page, Long Beach, LB. clearly written there. And we look at the graduate admissions requirements. We see here that the minimum GPA, of course, you know, the normal requirements. Now, minimum GPA 2.5, so they accept 2.5, but they recommend 3.0 and 2.5 for at least the last 60 semester units attempted, which is typically your last 2 years of university coursework. So they mostly recommend that you have a 3.0, but as you can see, 2.5 can also be accepted depending on the program. All right, so let's look at some of the programs. There are a lot of programs on this page, so I'll just quickly scan through them, and you can see they also have the admission deadlines. You apply if you are going for accountancy for spring, November 1st, for fall, June 1st. These are mostly for domestic. If you apply June 1st for fall that starts in August, when will you get your visa? We can't work with these deadlines. Anthropology, arts, there are so many programs here. Counseling, psychology, creative writing. You just check if they have your program here, and if you click on the link, you go to the program page where you can now further check their requirements. School number 9, California State University at Northridge, located in Los Angeles, California. So this is the page, their page. You can see here, California State University, Northridge, clearly written there. This is for graduate admissions, which is our concern. Now, admission criteria: 4 years bachelor's degree, good academic standing, and you satisfy one of the following conditions: a minimum GPA of 2.5 or 2.5 in your last 60 semester unit, which is like your last 2 years. So we can see that from this school, the minimum GPA is 2.5. Now let's look at some of the master's degree programs that they offer. As you can see here, it's filtered by master's degree. There are other types here, but I'm just looking at master's. Anthropology, arts, biochemistry. If you click on this, you have more details about the program. Just a brief summary though on the program: biology, communication studies, data science. These are several programs, several master's degrees that they offer here. So if you're interested in any one of these, please feel free to check out this university. Finally, school number 10, California State University at San Bernardino, located in San Bernardino, California. So this is the program page: CSU, SB standing for San Bernardino. And then we can look at the GPA requirements here. General requirements for admission, we can see 2.5 here. Take a look at some of the programs that they offer here: prospective students, masters, accounting, arts, biology. These are all programs that they offer: geology, finance, history, nursing, social work, STEM education. Wow, that's interesting. So if you click on it, you see program coordinator here. You see the email of the person, so you can already just send them that email describing the things that we just spoke about in this video. History has the same thing, program coordinator here. Bear in mind though, $70 application fee, which can be waived. I've done a video on that. The link should come out here. And then other requirements too as well for the program. So for each of the programs, you see the requirements right here on this page. Now let's talk about getting scholarships with a low CGPA. The truth of the matter is that if a program says that they admit GPA of 2.5, for example, like some of the ones that we've seen today, some people that have a GPA of 3.5 will also apply. Now they might admit you, but then the funding for all programs, every single program in the US, is limited. So they just have a particular number of students that they can fund. It might be 7, it might be 10, it might be 15, it might be 20 in an academic year. Now, would they select someone with a GPA of 2.5 to give scholarship to over someone that has a GPA of 3.5 over 4.0 that they both admitted for that program? If you're the admission officer, I don't think you'll fund that person. So for you to get scholarship with a low CGPA, you need to strengthen your application. Your application packet has to be strong. Now your GPA, we can't really do anything about it, but there are other aspects of the application packet that we can improve to show that you are a strong student, that you are the kind of person that they're looking for. Now it could be through relevant work experience, it could be through writing the GRE. These are just examples of things that you can use to improve your application packet. And with that, you're now in a better position to get scholarship alongside the admission that you get in a couple of these universities that we've covered today. Now in my new course, the Scholarship Accelerator, I went into details of how to get scholarships with a low CGPA. With every GPA class, what can you do to have a strong strong application packet, I went into details of the steps and the things that you can do to improve your profile. So make sure you check out the Scholarship Accelerator. The link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Here's a video that YouTube thinks you would like to watch next. And then I'll see you soon. Bye.